That's not the microphone. Oh, hi, kids. Hi, boys and girls, and everybody out there in Facebook land and YouTube land. How you doing today? I am just peachy keen and have had really, um, I've had a really interesting couple of weeks. Um, I have moved on from the manor house, and hey, Joanne. I know, right? For once, I actually came on at like almost my regular time. Hey, Anthony, how you guys doing? So good to see you. But yeah, that's my motorcycle, my motorcycle behind me here. That's it's we're in. I could highlight the motorcycle just a little bit. Here, let's do that. We'll just put it at the bottom, and we'll kind of highlight the bike. So anyway, hey Nikki, Cameron, all right. Oh yeah, 10:21 because I'm on Central Time. See, so Central Standard Time we are at 9:16 p.m. So still kind of early, you know. And so I'm feeling kind of frisky still, but yeah, I'm living the dream. I have for a long time wanted to bust out and go see some of the country and see some friends and do some stuff, and that's what I'm doing. And I take my bike, and I got a big truck, and I got nice camper where it's comfortable and I can stay cool and warm and whatever, and it's great. Yes, I made it to the road. Oh my God. I thought I was never going to make it sometimes. I really didn't. And it was hard. It was super hard. It was the kind of hard that you really have to reach deep and ask yourself, did I really want this? Was this really what I wanted? And yeah, but I had to say yes, it was what I wanted. And it's going pretty good so far. We're gonna have a little campfire later on, and I bought a new axe, so we gotta go check out the new axe. Um, I love the look that people get, when you're trucking through the store with an axe, and you just yeah. I'm gonna go cut some wood. I always think of there was this chiropractor. His name was Doctor. What was it? Clint. I think his name was Clint. And so he supposedly, allegedly, um, yeah, X and great tape and really big zip ties. But anyway, yeah, he Dr. Clint, he allegedly, well, I guess he did because they sent him to prison, but he cut up his wife into small pieces and threw her in the Mississippi, and all they found was a torso at one point. So, yeah, that was kind of creepy. And I actually got to go to the house where that all allegedly happened, and yeah, it was. I don't know if it was haunted or anything like that. But it was definitely kind of weird because they had taken all of the plumbing out. Like, because I think they were, of course, looking for evidence, when you cut someone up like that, you figure there's likely to be somewhat of a mess. So then, you have to figure a way to clean it up. And, soap and water seems like a logical, way to go with that. But, and the coppers, they were onto that, and they said, well, we're going to check your drains and we're going to see what you got going on there. So I don't know if they actually found evidence in the thing, because that's the thing. They didn't find a lot of evidence against him. That's why I say allegedly, because he was convicted. However, it was a lot of circumstantial evidence. Did he do it? Who knows? He may have. He may very well have. Maybe we should do a seance sometime and see if we can call upon the ghost of James Clint to tell us whether or not he did it. So, yeah, that gives me chills just thinking about it, Because if he did, that's pretty cold and calculating. But I mean, in all fairness, he was a chiropractor. He'd seen a dead body or two and done a little bit of dissection. So, he probably, felt somewhat comfortable with it. But, I suppose when it's your wife, you have to just go the extra mile. Oh, dear God. Okay. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some readings for you guys if you're interested. If anybody would like to have one, just let me know. I've got a huge section of fans today that have come to see me. The fans have come to see me podcast. So yeah, I got a bunch of them. So I'll periodically break one out for you guys. This one's a good one here. Ben Franklin. Oh yeah, manifestation works, you guys, and this is all I can say. Having a toy hauler, my motorcycle with me, you know, handsome young man to, bide the time with and help me out. And, a great truck. And I had none of that 2 weeks ago. Now, I've been manifesting on this for a long time, but it's finally come to pass, and that's the thing about manifestation. You just have to stick with it, even when you think times look so unlikely, that it looks so unlikely to happen that you're like, yeah, I don't know. But you can't take that attitude. You can't even for a second let yourself think anything other than this is happening and it's gonna happen and I'm gonna do whatever I can do to make it happen. And that's the thing. Part of manifestation is action. You have to do some of the things that will create that environment for you to get the thing that you want, you know? And so I highly recommend it. Everybody needs to manifest things in their lives that they want, because it doesn't just happen. You have to make it happen. You have to look for opportunities. You have to plot and plan and, just do everything that you can do and then pray that the universe will, turn in your favor. And when it does, it's magnificent. So anyway, that's good. I'm on a good high today. I'm really feeling great, and even my health is getting a lot better. Just I don't know. I think the stress of everything and just trying to hurry and do a bunch of things at once, and I think I got a little bit ill, and my knee swelled up huge. Oh, it was awful. We were tent camping with a trailer for our stuff and my bike, and my old beat up jalopy, and we were tent camping out here. And 2 weeks later, I'm in a, very nice tall toy hauler with my friend right here and my other friend right out there. And yeah, everything is going swimmingly. So try it for yourselves, guys. Make things happen. You too can do manifestation. Anybody can. It takes a certain amount of determination. And I would tell people be realistic, but no, don't. Don't be realistic. Be as unrealistic. Okay, alrighty. Samantha Fredericks, I will give you a reading and I will let you know what the universe has to say to you. That's really the way I look at it. It's just, I'm just passing along a message to whoever, Samantha, from the universe, because, cards are just coming out. I'm just reading them, So it's the universe's message for you. So listen up, damn it. Well, those won't help me see. I do have a light, which is good. I think I may be somewhat deficient in the glasses department. Oh no, I may not be able to see a thing. Well, let's hope for better than that. Snoopy. That's funny. The Snoopy cards. All right, well, I'm just going to have to go for it and see if I can't manage to manifest some better eyesight. And I do have a flashlight. It seems like it's fairly light in here, but it's a bit dark. And so I need to shuffle the cards just a little. And also shuffling, and I need to find my book light, but I guess I can just use this flashlight. I'll have to detract the attention away from my baby back here. Oh, I love riding this darn thing. Hey, Lynn, how you doing tonight? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. The person who taught me how to do readings, she told me to shuffle until the cards felt heavy, and when they felt heavy, then it was time to stop. So, and the cats are getting no, get back. The cats and camper living, it's going to take a little bit of doing, going to take a little bit of patience and, just time for them to kind of assimilate. We'll call it that. So, all right. Ooh, spooky light. That is weird. Anyway, I'll put that here so that I have a little extra light. And then I'm going to cut the cards here, there, and then I'm going to take this one and put it here, and that one there. And now I'm going to deal you 3 cards. Let's see. You were asking about a question about love, and Cups comes up, so it kind of makes me think of that, And so, let's see. We have, let's see. No, this way. So in your recent past, it's similar to the upright meaning, yet carries an even deeper attachment to the past. So dissatisfaction with your current situation can't be solved by focusing on past events or replaying old stories. Don't wait for your outer situation to change. Change begins from within. That's very true. And, if that's something that you've been thinking of, that you're kind of having, dissatisfaction with your current situation. So that makes sense. And so then your next one is also in Cups, and it is the 9, but it's reversed. So let's see. May reveal arrogance surrounding achievements and needing constant validation and recognition. It can also point to overindulging in life's pleasures and needing to implement moderation. When you consider the abundance in your life, celebrate it by expressing gratitude and generosity. That's good advice, and this is like your now. So generosity. I had a lot that I didn't get when I left the house. I didn't have room for it. I just didn't have, it was not serving me anymore. I needed to, shed myself of it. But it was really hard. And so, so anyway, generosity helped me a lot. I gave a lot away to a lot of people that I thought, would enjoy it or would use it or could, maybe needed it. Um, and I was very generous to a lot of people as much as I could, in the time that I had left. Because the timing was just so bad on some things that it was terrible. So, but we're past all that. So, anyway, the last card, your future card, Samantha, is the Eight of Cups. And that would say to me, to go back one page. Go back one page. This is an upright one, so it's a reminder that you do not have to settle if you sense that there is something missing in your life. You don't need to know exactly what you're missing, though you must be willing to follow your heart and instincts towards a more meaningful existence. In order to make your journey, you'll need to release things that once brought you happiness, including people, behaviors, objects, and places. This may feel distressing at the moment, but don't let that flash of sadness trap you in a situation longer than you need to be. The inner call to action awaits you. And it says you're walking away from a relationship that no longer serves you. This may mean leaving behind a pattern of behavior that does not serve your current relationship or cultivating detachment from unhealthy relationships in the future. You're ready to abandon a job or career that's no longer fulfilling, and then walking away from friendships and associations that are not aligned with your personal beliefs or spiritual path can be hard but necessary. You're setting out in search of deeper meaning in your life, either through travel, through a spiritual practice, or by looking inward. And that is all like super good advice. It is true, and yeah, and I'm glad that if that can help you, it just tells you if it's not serving you, walk away from it. I had to do it myself, and it was really, really hard. People and places, things, everything. I had to just say goodbye. Even though it was hard and it was gut wrenching, and it was like, oh my god. I mean, some of the things that. Oh, you're welcome, Samantha. You're very welcome. So, okay. She's talking to me about generators now. It's like I don't really have room for one at the moment. So, I don't know. We'll see. I do need one though, but I also have solar panels, So, me and my solar, we got a real good thing. I just wanted to make sure I didn't drop any. I did that. This is terrible, but I'll admit it. I'm human. Uh, when I first started doing tarot, I had a different deck, and I didn't really count them, and so I was missing 7 cards from the deck. So, not exactly sure how that changed people's lives, or if it did at all, which is fine because I really tell people this is for amusement. Don't self-farm because of anything that I said. Always use your best judgment. Always you follow your intuition. Listen to yourself. Yourself will tell you things that other people won't tell you. Yourself will tell you the right way to go if you listen. But we don't trust ourselves enough to do that a lot of times. So you have to just trust in yourself and let your instinct be your guide. If it doesn't feel right, or if it feels like you should be doing something else, or if you should, if a relationship doesn't feel right, it's like you're just working too hard at it, or it's just not, it's not conducive to what you want to accomplish in life. Somebody who wants to be a homebody is not gonna probably have a long-lasting relationship with a vagabond. You know, they just have different interests, and it's okay. Don't get so stuck on one person that you miss the person that was out there for you. So, oh, it's sparklier this way. So anyway, that's not my biggest fan. I do have my biggest fan though. I don't know if it's in here. I have, it's been quite a journey, and having to locate things. It's like, well, I put it in a box, and then I put it in my storage, and now I'm like having to look at all kinds of stuff in boxes and baskets, and so just trying to weed through that a little bit, and then when I'm done doing that, and I've filled myself to capacity here, and with all the useful, needful things that I, should have, then I'm hitting the road. I'm out. I am leaving this place and checking out something else. The Badlands. I've heard the Badlands are really cool, and I kind of was thinking that sounded good. And I've never been to Mount Rushmore, so I kind of did want to go hit up Mount Rushmore. Maybe ride my. Hey Anna, let's get you in the show, babe. Um, I'd like to go hit up um, Sturgis and ride my little Honda down the street. It'd be so fun. But I mean, I wouldn't go during their festival or anything because I think I'd be a little too intimidated to do it. Let's see, on a messenger. Um, should pop right up here. And let's do this. And here we go. And then I'm just going to send it. There we go. And yeah, you probably could have used the last one I sent too. Oh, okay. Okay. That's all right. She's not feeling well, folks. So we're gonna give her the pass, and say, well, that's okay. We'll get together soon. Maybe next will be your show. So maybe I'll be on Anna's show. So, um, yeah, it's been tough to get out and, oh, hey, Jenny, nice to see you and, welcome. It's, we just have an hour, or so ish of fun and tarot readings and, hopefully good advice and good, just a couple of laughs for people because the world's kind of crappy enough out there. At least if you can kind of relax and enjoy yourself for an hour, it's a good thing. So, and I'm glad to share my crazy ass life. Um, they finally let us back on Credit Island, so I went and collected wood in my new truck. Yeah, well, it's not new. I mean, come on. Have you seen those new trucks? Jeepers. They're like, I could have bought a house for that. So, which, I probably could have bought a house for, the same money, but then you can't just like pick up your house and go someplace else, you know? And I got this great internet. It's T-Mobile. So T-Mobile, maybe you should pick up my internet, next month because I'm giving you a plug and telling everybody how great you are. Moving provinces and trying to convince my mom to go with me. Will she go? Okay, good question. Let's ask the universe. Will Jenny's mom be inspired to go with on this journey across the provinces? Is this in Canada? Canada? Are you Canadian? Are you Canadian? Well, down here in, well, I'm not from Minnesota, but, pretty close. Yeah, Canada. Where are you going to? What's the province that you would like to move to? Hey, hey, Bob, stop it. Naughty kitty. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, would you, Joanne? Did you want to get a reading? Was that it? I'm sorry. I was just yakking away. Ontario back to Alberta. Okay. All right. So Alberta. Hmm. Let's think. Uh, is her mom gonna want to go to Alberta? So then I'm gonna cut these there and there, and I'm gonna put these on there and that on there. Okay. All right. I'll get with you just a moment here. Real quick for Jenny. You know what, Jenny? I'm gonna give one card because it was sort of a yes no thing that you asked the universe. And I think they're going to, price is too high for Alberta. Okay, well, here we go. This is what the universe is trying to say. Oh, it's the Fool. The Fool, he's happy to travel. So this, it may mean something like that. Let's see. Let's look in here. And the Fool's a traveler, but he sort of loses all abandon, just walking along. Good thing the dog doesn't let him walk off the cliff. I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. So, new beginnings and carefree adventure. The card could indicate foolishness. It's more optimistic in the sense that it stands for pure actions and being free from the constraints of your present life. More than likely, there are important decisions coming your way, and the answer to your question is yes. So if we're asking if your mom would join you, I think the answer to your question is yes. So, was he upside down? Well, let's see. He was inverted, but when I do like the one card reading for like a yes no, I don't really take that into consideration. So that's just how I read the cards. So, but yes, he was inverted. So we can check that out in this other fine manual I have here. Manuel. Manuel is very helpful. And then there's I'll tell you in a minute here. Geez, that's great. Wow. Okay. So can signal that it's not the right time to take a risk or jump into something. It may mean that you're being challenged by your fear of change or experiencing hesitation to step out of your comfort zone. There's a naivete with this card, so it may mean to move forward later on once you have a solid plan. Well, there you go. That's good advice too. Follow your intuition. It will tell you when the time is right, and if you have to wait, sometimes it's the divine saying to you, "You're not ready." Maybe your plan isn't quite what it needs to be, and but give yourself time and do the groundwork for it, and you'll end up being a lot happier in the end because you did. So there you go. Yeah, wait till you're solid, then join you. Yeah, and that sounds like a great plan. And I think that would definitely be something that would be workable. So keep working and keep working on it, and I'm sure things will come together for you. So good luck, Jenny, and thanks for joining us tonight. So now we're on to Joanne. Joanne, has anything juicy been happening in your life lately? Like, you know, have you met somebody new, or oh, oh well, she'll be okay. I'm just making her stay up later, later in her bedtime. I do that to people though. I make them stay up a little bit later, so because just cause, everybody's in bed, and the camper life is kind of like that. Everybody goes to bed at like 9, 10 o'clock, and so I'm trying to bring a little bit of life to the section, camper scene. So yeah, I'm in the camper with my cat Scamper. uh, like my new hours, yeah. So cool. All right. So anything been happening? Wink, wink. Have you, you know, um, thought about changing careers or, you know, anything on your mind that you're questioning? Do I do this or that? Or should I do this? Yes or no? That's a better way to phrase the questions because yeah, yes or no comes up a lot better. Um, I've been working with pendulum again. It's been a while, but I've decided I'm going back to my pendulum work. I quit because I lost Big Bob. Big Bob was a pendulum Bob, and he was a big Bob. He was a good Bob. But I don't know. He disappeared one day and never saw Bob again. I was hoping in the move that we might find Bob, but it didn't happen. So I was gonna tell the new owner that. Oh, by the way, if you find Big Bob, I would love to have Big Bob return to me, but yeah, it's no big deal. And I did find new Bob. So when your daughter will become pregnant. Okay, well, first we're gonna see what Joanne has in her future, and we'll just do 3 card for Joanne so we can. Yes, Alicia, you can. You'll be after Sasha. Sasha, I love that name. Sasha. All right, Joanne, these cards are feeling heavy, heavy duty. So let's do that and this, and then this, and that. Oh, and just as a PSA, if people are coming to you and saying, "Oh, come and have a reading," uh, don't do it because someone who's really trying to be helpful or who is really gifted in reading different things like psychic mediums and people like that, they will not come solicit you, guaranteed. You are gonna have to go ask them to do what they do for you. So um, never ever ever talk to those people. They're scam artists, and I would hate to see anybody you know really wholeheartedly go into something like that thinking that they're gonna help you because they're really not. They're just scammers. And so just I try and get rid of them off my by witches for witches page, or for witches by witches. I think it's by witches for witches. So uh, I had that come with someone. I gave them a reading of my own. Yeah, I can see nothing but bad luck in your future, mister. You better just stop scamming people. Alrighty, so then this is Joanne. Your recent, hey Tam, this is your recent past, and it is cups. Here, we'll set these aside here too. I'm working with limited space, it's a camper. But honestly, my space at home was not that much more huge in any, like, just the set area. So it's just, we're assimilating still. It's going to be interesting, but fun. 7 of Cups inverted would say to me that it could warn of the appearance. This is your recent past. Okay, Reverse Seven of Cups can warn that appearances are often deceiving. It's a reminder to beware of things that seem too good to be true. Careful not to go all in on something that causes extreme emotion, since that feeling of intense excitement can vanish as quickly as it arrived. Look to see the underlying truth of each situation and proceed with caution. That's good advice anytime. Proceed with caution because people will take advantage of you, and really, you're just eager to get something done. But yes, uh, that would be your recent past. And so then justice reversed um, is what I have next. And remember too that even it doesn't matter, the reading is just maybe helping you see some road signs. Now, which way you turn, that's completely up to you. And so, if you turn away from events that could lead you down that road, then your future changes. It's very plastic and it's not set in stone, not by any means. Okay, so justice, man, let's see this right, is, okay, is reversed. And so it would suggest a struggle to achieve balance. Perhaps something unfair has recently transpired, or an event that was not aligned with your personal ethics needs your attention. Your intuition will guide you to what that represents in your life. And once you've identified that, is where you can begin to look into how to shift the energy surrounding the situation, if possible. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, difficulties still arise. And boy, isn't that the truth. Well, hey, Tam, welcome, and glad you're joining us. And yeah, first timer, yeah. Um, Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Madam Mayhem, Madam, no E, Mayhem. So Madam Mayhem, and it's not the band. It's just me. And I got getting quite a collection of videos on there. Some of them are pretty good laugh. So anyway, so yes, Joanne, have you had somebody? Have you been feeling unbalanced lately? So, and then your let's see, Queen of Wands is your future, your recent future here. Things coming up soon. Oh, Wands. That's back here. Okay, and it's back here. Here we go. Here she is. She's lovely. She's got a black cat. So that's always, I think that's kind of cool. The Queen of Wands indicates an invitation to step fully into your own power, own your ambition, and allow yourself to take on a leadership opportunity. As you claim your power, know that you are guided and protected now and always. Your confidence and sense of worthiness are elevated, and your reality will rise to match your energy. You're drawn to a strong, confident, and compassionate partner, and you are equally matched energetically, and so enjoy this connection. Feeling powerful and enjoying being recognized in the workplace. If you are an entrepreneur or owner, listen to your intuition to grow your business and take action towards increasing prosperity. Your creativity and enthusiasm are an important part of your success for yourself and in the ways you inspire others. Consider taking a leadership position or speaking engagement if one presents itself. So cultivate your own intuitive powers and within your spiritual practice and manifesting your dreams into reality. May mean spending time in nature to rejuvenate your energy and spirit before returning to your responsibilities. Take initiative to work on healing any blocks to your self-esteem and sense of self-worth. You're becoming more confident, which will lead to immense personal growth and improved relationships. And that is true. Because when you're one of these people who's like, you love me, you love me, you do. How come? I don't know why. And you like are, oh, well, no, yeah, you wouldn't want to do anything nice for me. I get it. So, but when you're hard on yourself and you don't expect things like love and joy and happiness to happen to you, well, then guess what? They're not going to happen to you. So, you just have to like suck up the bad stuff because it'll come, and do the best you can to just struggle through it and keep a positive mental attitude. It's hard. It's really hard. And you have to, yep, that's true, Joanne. Love thyself first. And that is true. Because if you don't love you, who else can love you? I mean, honestly, if you're so self-deprecating that, because you don't love yourself, then the other person's going to go, you know what? You're right. I'm out of here. I'll see ya. So, you really have to appreciate yourself. And I think it takes time, and it takes really, being alone, be alone. It's okay. A lot of people get hung up on just even like being in a room, like being alone, and don't get hung up on being alone. It's okay, because you know what? You're not alone. You still got yourself, and that self is the self that you're going to be with for um, Vane, and I'm okay with that. Yeah. Well, honestly, there's nothing wrong with. I don't even consider it vanity, necessarily, unless it's to a point of being hurtful to yourself or others, um, to be, I think it's just self confident, you know, you have self confidence, and you exude that in the way that you look, you know. Hey, Julie Ann Guthrie Smolson, I would be glad to give you a reading, but I got to go back because I forgot we had some big question here from Sasha. Sasha asks, "Can I see when her daughter will become pregnant?" And I can't say that I see that, but I will. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just ask a yes or no. Um, is there like a time frame that she was trying to do something in, or because I could say, will she be pregnant at the end of this month, or something like that, and we'll see. We'll just give it a yes or no kind of thing, and I'll draw a card for you on that one. Um, we'll say this year. Will your daughter become pregnant this year? And we'll see what the universe says. It may say yes, it may say no, it may say, I don't know. And it's true. You get the maybes. All right, so we have the Six of Wands. So Six of Wands would say, oh no, one of my biggest fans accosted me again. Oh, I'm a dork. Oh, Lordy. Okay, so we're going for the Six of Wands. No, that's Pentacles. Six of Wands. Oh, the answer is yes. It says triumph, victory, and success in endeavors. It suggests a person feeling exalted because of winning and finding the inspiration needed to move forward. Good news is the overall feeling in the presence of this card. The answer is yes. So there you go. Um, go out and knit some booties and look at it this way: if it doesn't happen for your daughter, there are hospitals all over the place that need things for little ones. If you knit or if you crochet, and you don't have 15,000 grandchildren to give stuff to, just give it to the hospitals. They'll make sure that the little ones get it. So this is what I'm kind of like getting into now. This kick of there's just so I don't know. I went the route of stuff, and I had paintings, I had collections of this and that, and dolls and glassware and all this stuff, and none of it really gave my life more meaning, you know. And I think the thing that gave my life more meaning was giving up the stuff, or a lot of it, and because I couldn't give up everything, my bike. I did give up my kayak though, and that was hard. But I gave it to a very nice young woman who is living along the river. She is a conservationist, and she works with Nahant Marsh. And I gave it to her personally, though. I also gave things to the marsh because I support what they're doing there, and I wish them well, and I hope that bring toys. Yeah, I wish them well there, and I hope that they can continue their work for a very, very long time to come. And so, if I can support that in any way, I've tried to. So, yeah, they're a good group, and I wish them well, and go Nahant. It'll always be, a good memory of a place I called home. So. But I've had a lot of homes, Um, it's free. It is freeing. Okay, so Julie Ann, we're gonna see what you got going on now. Julie Ann, did you have a question of the universe, or perhaps would you like the 3 card reading? Because I think we didn't. Didn't see. Oh. Well, I could only say I asked if it would happen sometime this year. So look for it sometime this year, you know. Um, and then, oh well, Joanne, you're giving me a little more credit than I can actually take. It's a Honda. It's a 1981 Honda, and it's a 200 CM 200 Twin Star, but they're really kind of classic bikes now. Honestly, that looks so cool. It's black light. Sam is in the black light, and the shirt, the shirts that he's wearing look really cool in black light. It's like wow. Anyway, there you go. So let's see. Her book and how to get there. Approach any man companion coming. Oh, okay. So you'd like to know contact for your book and how to get there. Nellie Mack, and she is on. She's Sapphire Codes. I think is her email, or not email, her website, or Facebook page too. But Nellie Mack, ask her about getting a book published, and then any man companion coming. We'll just do the 1 card draw for the man companion. We'll see. Do I feel like they're shuffled enough? No, a couple more shuffles. Let me get a couple more shuffles in. Okay. And yeah, I said that one time. I said, just let love walk in my life. You know, I don't want to do any. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to, do the whole dating thing. Just let them walk into my life. And here come the dog. So it's just funny. Um, oh, Alicia. Yes. I'm doing one draw for Julie, and then we're gonna go back to our queue. Let's see, Julie. We have it is the 9 of Cups, and it's reversed, but we're not going to really think about that because we're just looking for a yes or no kind of answer to your query. Your query. Let's see. It's uh, okay. So let's see. You let's see. Oh, man companion. Yes. So it shows feelings of joy, satisfaction, pleasure, and overall contentment. Its presence is indicative of a bright future, brimming with good times, bliss, and a period of your wishes all being granted. The answer you are looking for is yes. So, and just be careful what you wish for. So, anyway, I think that's uh, a good takeaway for today. Um, just be certain in what you're asking for, and when you are manifesting, especially because you might get um, abundance. We did an abundance spell, my friend and I, and oh, you're welcome, Julie. And the abundance was overwhelming. I mean, it was overwhelming to the point, I mean, for me on my end, to the point where I just didn't even know how to go about it. And even giving it away, a lot of it was like, well, who do I call and when do I call them and when do I. It was just a lot. So apartment search, been rough, haven't found anything, searching for weeks. Girl, wake up, hang on just a second there. Alicia Chapman, uh, I did not get a reading for you, and so did you have a question? Let's see. Thank you for being so patient. Honestly, I'm sorry that I kind of got past um, there, but yes. Was there a question in particular that you had of the universe, or just uh, just want some advice? Yes. Oh, okay. So, what was your question then, Alicia? Hey, Kelly. Anything cards? Oh, just okay. All right. I'll get with you, Anthony, right after Alicia Chapman. I'm good, Kelly. How are you? I'm doing really good. So, living the camper scene. I'm digging it though. Okay. So, boyfriend being faithful. That's a common thing. I don't know. Faithfulness is all in what you make it to. Um, when I would, when I was younger, I was with a man who was 19. I was like 17, and he wanted to have lots of sex. Imagine that. And so, if I would have just said, do what you need to do, and known that he would always come back to me because he would have, I would still probably be with him today. But that is something that you have to really soul search on. You have to, make sure that that's what you want. And if you don't want that and you want an exclusive relationship, then yes, I would expect them to, either say, I can do that or I can't do that, and be honest with themselves and you, and, don't do that. So, thank you, Kelly. It's just I colored it I don't know, a few weeks ago, but it's blending in nicely with the summer highlights. So, anyways, uh, well, let's see. It's the Six of Wands, so that would say yes. He's being faithful. Yeah, I think he is being faithful. I think that's what this card would indicate. So. No, jeez. I feel like Hank Hill. Ooh, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. Oh, Lord. I do a terrible Hank Hill, but my friend, he does a much better Hank Hill. He's just like him. Cracks me the hell up. So let's see. Six of Wands. And we just had this card come up not long ago. Shows triumph, victory, and success in your endeavors. Suggests a person feeling exalted because of winning and finding the inspiration needed to move forward. Good news is the overall feeling in the presence of this card, and the answer is yes. So, yeah, I think if that's what you were hoping for, I think potentially that could be what's going on. So, but go with your intuition. See, if things don't feel right, if they don't seem right, if they don't, things are just not adding up. They're probably not adding up. So, you probably really should follow your intuition and not stay in a relationship like that, frankly. But it's all about what you want out of life and what you want, and how you want to live your life. You can be in this day and age. You can be polyamorous. You can be pansexual. You can be bisexual, and still juggle all those things together and be happy. Just be you and be happy. That's good. Oh, Bird passed away, and the son of the had a paranormal experience in the house. Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me. A bird dying in the house is not usually considered a good omen. Yeah, I had to evacuate a lot of ducks, mostly from my mom's house. But yeah, her little dog killed one of my other birds, and yeah, it was tough. But yeah, I can believe that. There's something about birds, if you look a bird in the eye, they have weird, strange eyes. You wonder what's going on behind there. So, and some of them are just like deadly, like great blue herons. Oh my goodness. I would not want to tangle with one of those. And, storks and pelicans. Pelicans will just whip the crap out of you with their beak. I've seen them on TV, some hapless traveler, gets a little too close to the pelicans. Yeah, not a good idea. Oh dear. Well, anyway, you guys, it's about that time, and I'm so glad that you all came to join me tonight and hang out and chit chat and get some readings and hopefully get some good advice for your upcoming week and just follow your intuition, love yourself, and above all, I take Cash App. Oh, God, love you guys. Seriously, I do have a Cash App if you are interested in donating to the cause. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sure, Kelly. I'm sure you were. Yes, thank you very much. And if you're interested in donating to the cause, you can always get a hold of me at skeletonkey.witches@gmail.com. skeletonkey.witches@gmail.com. And don't forget, everybody, get out there and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Madam, M-A-D-A-M, Mayhem, M-A-Y-H-E-M. And go enjoy the videos. And I am taking YouTube questions. I didn't get to you, did I? What was your question? Wake Up Girl Girl Wake Up podcast. I'm gonna get to you. So, and not Bob, bad kitty. He's Oh, he keeps scratching at the recliner. I'm gonna kick his ass. I got another scratch thing for him. I just gotta whip it out. Whip it out of storage. Slay. Nice. So, anyways, Slay and Sachet. Oh, I love finches. Um, the it's hard to get birds to survive when they get ill. Ugh, they're just terrible. Oh, the apartment search. That's right. Um, are you gonna? Is it that you are wanting to know? Will you be finding one soon? Okay. You're looking to see if you'll be moving in July finally. I know what it's like to be searching for your abode and hanging out with your stuff, man. It sucks. And or just patiently waiting to move on to the next thing in life. And yeah, housing. So okay, will you get to move into a nice apartment in July? And it says it's the lovers. The lovers. Are you thinking of moving with your lover? Pardon me. Let's see. These are the major arcana. Ah, there we go. Okay. It is the lovers. And it's okay. Suggest being at a crossroads somewhere in your life. While this card's highly symbolic of relationships, love, and togetherness, it could also be revealing a positive business partnership or teaming up to move forward in your life. The answer to your question is yes. So there you go. I hope that that gives you at least a little hope to keep going, and just keep going. Everybody's gotta just just kind of find your groove and stay in it. Blissful. Uh, I can't say who. I could only say if maybe perhaps there is someone, but it's your own intuition that will tell you who that person is. So, Ward from Belgium. Wow, that's pretty awesome. And as much as I would love to give you guys more readings, I really do have to go. And but I will be back on Wednesday nights with a little bit more spicy program, Madam After Dark, and Madam After Dark is doing kinky camping this week. So yeah, will you be meeting a new love? Okay, let's do that. Will and the answer that I am given for you is the lovers. So I'm going to say yes. I think you will be meeting a new love, and the changes are coming. So, and you bet, girl, wake up, uh, podcast, girl, wake up podcast. All right, from YouTube. Thanks, you guys, for joining me from YouTube, by the way. And please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and pump me up over there. So, but I'll be back on Wednesday at 10 p.m. and we'll talk about some BDSM stuff and naked campgrounds. You never know. So tune in. Good night, you guys, and blessed be.